this afternoon, the discussions. So I really wanted to have people able to think out of the box, and I think we did a rather good job this afternoon. Also, we still have Petri to talk. And it's Mike who said that Finnish people were very, very clever. Now I really hope you get solutions to all the questions we've been asking ourselves this afternoon.
Yeah, when I was driving here on Sunday from Tampere, I was smiling, and I was like thinking that now I will meet very smart people, and I get the answers to all my questions what I have related to cyber. Already in almost one day, I think the smile is gone, and then Wednesday when I go back to my home office, I will have a long discussion with Elisa people that, you know, what other people and companies and organizations are doing in this space. So this will open everybody's eyes, and it's very good that cyber is taking in this context in a global forum to discuss globally in global context. Hopefully this works. One thing what I was also thinking driving again from Tampere to Oulu was that what hat I will wear these 2 days. You have to always think that Elisa, as a Finnish company, we have 5 different roles when we are dealing with consumers, corporate customers, or public authorities. One is the normal operator role, one is an ICT provider, one is the retail. Then we are a financial company, and then we are national insurance supply provider. So what that basically means, something happens, Elisa has to be there and provide network and services for public authorities to provide services. I think we should think about this slide and what that basically means, cyber and information security. I don't know in which point we changed the word from information security to cyber. I think it was because cyber is more sexy and gives you more money. But in the context, I think the difference in this slide is in the first section over here. That is what Elisa thinks, that the information security is providing safeguards for consumers and individual organization and the knowledge itself. But also the cyber is more like protecting the society to work and provide services. There is a high level difference between these 2 words. So cyber, from my own experience, is a question of preparedness, risk management, and a cooperation, especially with your outside external stakeholders, public authorities, and service providers. Without those cooperations, you cannot cope with cyber world, and that is a fact. So what that cyber defense means, what it requires from the companies and individuals in each organization, to have detection capabilities to understand what are the risks in today's networks, proactive measures. And I think that is the place where we are missing most of our skills and resources. We don't really practice these things, and processes. Those 2 numbers on the right basically means a difference between cyber and information security when we are finding capabilities and resources and skills. I see that technology is not the solution. We have to focus on processes and right resources. And then third is the technology things. New challenges. You know, you have heard a lot about this morning and also in this session about the challenges what we are having today and in the future. IoT is one of the examples where we see a lot of potential and digitalization, but also we have to understand the threats and risk what that will come up when we are working with the companies providing new services and solution in global context. And like you have seen, the other people behind those scenes are having new good tools, and they don't, they have pretty neat way of dealing with our IDs in the networks. So we have to also have similar thinking like we have discussed over here in our panel to understand how they think and having the similar tools and use them in a good way. Oh. But this is the question what I have in my mind, that is this the end of the discussion, that the remediation will have this kind of remediation will become more urgent and more complex because of certain this kind of issues in a business world. That basically means that are we shutting our services because of attacks? Pay those fines. What we will do when these kind of things will happen in real time? There has been certain incidents where the service provider has just keep the service up. Nevertheless, the attacks has been going all the time. So because of the trade-offs are too expensive. But this is the thing what I'm trying to address when I meet customers and when I discuss internally. The attack surface will expand every day, every week. When more and more devices are going to network and we don't really understand how to protect those devices, like in the morning there was a discussion about refrigerators and all that. Those have been, by the way, already in a part of the denial of DOS attacks in some months ago already. So be aware of your refrigerator. But this is the growing problem. I have only one slide about privacy and democracy, and I think those were covered already with my colleagues over here in this session. So I don't go all these things and question what I had in my mind. But I think in the future there will be a situation where we have to make a deal. We have to give something to lose something, to give something to get something. Sorry about there's a misspell over there in my slide. That basically means that if we want to have a privacy, then we want to have a protection. We have to then lose some privacy when we are dealing in a global networks. That's basically was my presentation. Thank you.